The Aerospace Education STEM Academy is an annual summer event bringing seniors and cadets from around the state of California. With senior member support and the cadet staff in charge, it's a week-long program involving hands-on training, interesting tours, and even a chance to get airborne. And we at Civil Air Patrol want to offer a special thanks to the 412th Test Wing, without whose support the Aerospace Education STEM Academy would not be possible at Edwards Air Force Base. Edwards Air Force Base generously opened up their facilities to us, where we conducted many of our classroom activities. One of the ever-popular classes is given by Lieutenant John Anderson, where cadets learn about aerodynamics and then design, build, and fly aircraft using very simple materials. Much of the week was devoted to learning about and using some of the many STEM kits that are offered by Civil Air Patrol free to squadrons and aerospace education members. Cadets learn about robotics using both hydraulic and electrically powered robots. And then there's the quadcopter STEM kit, where cadets get to learn about and fly quadcopters. Captain Tom Sabatino conducts the Civil Air Patrol rocketry program, where cadets start by building simple rockets, progressing to more sophisticated rockets, and culminating in a launch day. Cadets learn about flight using the Civil Air Patrol STEM Flight Simulator. Then they even have the opportunity to operate some of Edwards Air Force Base's more sophisticated flight simulators. Adventures in aviation continue as our Captain Jeff Speech, a former Air Force fighter pilot, instructs cadets in remote control flying. Education in aviation continues through Civil Air Patrol's Flight Orientation Program. Cadets are afforded the opportunity to not only fly in Civil Air Patrol's powered aircraft, but cadets also learn about flight and aerodynamics by having the opportunity to fly in one of our Civil Air Patrol gliders. A flight in an Air Force transport aircraft is another highlight of the week. Tours of the museum offer insights into the history of aviation and its progression. Cadets got to visit Edwards Air Force Base Ordnance Disposal Unit. Some cadets got to try on the protective equipment that they wear. And we got to meet Luna, a specially trained ordnance dog. Throughout the week, there were a number of fascinating presentations by experts in various fields. Test pilots from Edwards Air Force Base talked about what it takes to evaluate a new aircraft. Retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Dick Rattan gave a fascinating talk on his experience flying the Voyager aircraft around the world. We also heard from retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel William Flanagan, a Vietnam combat pilot who also flew the SR-71 Blackbird and B-2 bomber. And his wife, retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Tony Flanagan, talked about her experience as an intelligence officer during Vietnam, and she also has the distinction of being the first female pilot to fly the F-105 fighter. All in all, the week-long Aerospace Education and STEM Academy is an experience that cadets and seniors alike will never forget. As word has gotten out about this exciting and successful program, Civil Air Patrol units outside of the California borders have expressed an interest in participating. In the future, we hope to be able to expand the program to include such units. We are grateful to the many senior members who support this program, teach classes, and of course we're grateful to Edwards Air Force Base for opening its doors to us, and particularly the 412th Flight Test Wing for supporting this wonderful program.